All right, my friends, we are starting off with some vocabulary. So everybody has their vocabulary out. Yes. Your first word is unbridled. Unbridled. Copy down the word unbridled. Your definition is unrestrained. Unrestrained. Unbridled meaning unrestrained. Raise your hand if you've ever heard the word bridle before. Yeah, a few of us have. What's a bridle? Does anybody feel comfortable telling you what it is? Addie, what's a bridle?
It's the thing that horses they put on to guide them.
Yeah, it's the thing they put. That's a perfect definition. That was amazing, actually. So it's the thing they put on the horse's face that helps guide them, right, Ryan? So like, if I have a bridle on, you can tell me go right by pulling it this way. You can tell me go left by pulling it this way. Okay, so that's how a bridle works. So if somebody does not have a bridle on, they're unrestrained. You can't control them. You can't guide them, okay? So everybody have the definition down? Give me a thumbs up if you have the definition written down. All right, go ahead and move on to your quick jot. You have 30 seconds on a quick jot. Remember, that is a visual representation or synonyms. Whatever helps you remember this word unbridled. You might draw a little horsey, right, with no bridle on. Nice job. Looks good. Nice little horsey. Ooh, Taryn's an artist. Oh, Ryan, what a nice looking horse.
Is it kind of like a saddle?
So the saddle is what the person sits in, right? Whereas the bridle is what you use to control them. So the saddle is more for the person, the bridle is more for the horse. Okay.
Thank you.
Unbridled. Take about 10 more seconds on that quick shot and we are moving on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, pencils down. Thanks for dropping that pencil. Thank you guys for all dropping your pencils. Beautiful. Okay, next step. In your groups or with your partners, you have 2 minutes to jot down 2 sentences using the word unbridled. 2 sentences, 2 minutes. Using the word unbridled. With your table partners, you guys can whisper. Go. Do you guys want to work together? Separate? So 2 sentences using the word unbridled.
I like the label.
Yeah. You have to make sure that when you go into a sentence, you have too much students. You understand what unbridled meant just for minutes. So how is that going to help you understand that?
This person is unbridled.
With rage. Perfect. Write that down. That's awesome.
Wait a second. So,
This looks perfect. Nice. You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Wait, what was it?
Looks good, Karen.
Yeah, isn't that a good one?
Got 1 more minute. Finish up your second sentence. You guys, your sentences look good.
What?
Okay.
It hurts.
Make sure you're focused.
It's just wiggly.
Did you finish both your sentences?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess you can complain about your teeth.
Yeah, it's wiggly, but I feel like I want to pull it out.
30 seconds. Finish up. I'll know you're finished early if you park your pencil, and if everybody's pencil's parked early, we can move on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's see how much time we got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Next word is callous. Callous means no emotion. Callous means no emotion.
Should we write it down?
Yeah, so you're copying the definition and the word callous meaning no emotion. So there's a little video here. I'm going to save the video for another day. Ryan's actually already previewed this video, so he knows this video is a little silly. The guy has like no emotion in his voice. But
That sounds
being
ugly.
callous is like when somebody like has no emotion, is heartless, is cold-blooded. Okay, so you might want to keep those words in mind when you get to your quick jot. Cold-blooded, heartless. So if Logan came up to me and was like, Miss Schwartz, my arm is bleeding, I cut the whole thing off. And I was like, okay, do you want to go to the nurse? Right? Like that would be very callous and cold, right? Because I wasn't like, oh my God, Logan, are you okay? Like I didn't have a normal reaction, right? I was cold-blooded. I was like, all right, move on, right? That's what it means to be callous, yes.
So last year I had a really mean teacher. She never cared about me. Is that like what it means?
Yeah, so you might want to think of her when you write your quick job, right? And nobody sees that except you. That's just for your memory. So you might want to think of your callous, cold-blooded being teacher and writing her name. Yeah.
Doesn't callus also mean like something you have on you, like your body?
So yeah, that's a different kind of callus. So you can get a callus, right? Like if you lift weights or if you work with your hands a lot, you develop calluses on your body, right? That's when the skin gets really hard, right? And it doesn't like heal as much anymore because you develop like very hard, thick skin. Yeah. Yes, thank you for asking. All right, it looks like we've all got those definitions copied down, so take 20 seconds on your quick jot because it looks like people actually already started those. You guys are on a roll, nice job. 20 seconds on your quick jots. Remember that can be synonyms, it can be pictures, it can be some of those words I spit out just now. I see Ryan's writing down cold-blooded, now he's drawing me a picture of somebody cold-blooded. Nice job. Oh yeah, that guy looks cold-blooded. Oh yeah, he's callous. There's that teacher, callous. I don't know her, so. She's in elementary school, so it don't matter. All right, I'm gonna give you 1 minute 30 seconds to write 2 sentences because we moved pretty quickly last time. 1 minute 30 seconds, 2 sentences. You may work with your partners. Go.
I don't even know how to spell one. Just copy whatever. That's a good one. And you should know.
All right, so Howard, what are 2 sentences you could use to tell them? Would you know any characters for callous? His brother's callous when? How so? Tell me about it. What's the meaning of callous?
This guy's like, this is guy. So,
Do you try to show him stuff that he's like really callous towards you?
fell off.
Yeah, so write something about that. Tell me something.
Okay. And then I just go for myself.
Good job.
You just want to so
Mrs. Schwartz.
Oh, sure.
I do that. It wasn't me.
Yes.
That's kind of what you
Yeah, so that would be like a perfect quick job. Take about another 45 seconds, so you should be on that second sentence if you are not already. Good job, nice job starting your second sentence. Are you on your second sentence? Beautiful. Starting that second sentence. Nice.
Oh, don't
Did you finish your second sentence? Let's go, second sentence. That's one. Let's go. Good. Take about 15 seconds. And we are moving on. Coming around with new materials while you are finishing up, do not touch them, just leave them until you have your directions.
What's this?
Yes.
I'm trying to get the back of my paper.
Sure. Oh, not for the next one. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down, eyes on me. Thanks, Addie. Your pencil's already down. I got Terrence. Eyes on me. Beautiful. All right. So the next step is we're going to be starting that project that we've been talking about all along, where you're going to actually be making an Instagram post about one of the characters from your books. Okay. So you've all been reading your independent reading books. You should have already selected a character. I've already approved everybody's character charts, right? Using your character chart, you're gonna create an Instagram post. It should look just like my model right here, where you're gonna show me something you think your character would post a picture of, right? something they've seen, something they've experienced, maybe it's a cute selfie with a little duck face, right? Probably not. And then you're gonna write a caption that tells me that you understand something that your character has seen, experienced, why they would post it, right? You're gonna explain to me the significance of the picture your character is posting, right? Then you're gonna have comments by your other characters or by other people who might comment on it. Well, we've talked separately, some of us who didn't have quite as many characters, about your different ideas of how you're gonna do this. What I wanna see is that you understand character relationships, right? Remember, we talked about that you're gonna show me your character kind of personal traits through the post, and then the relationships between the characters through the comments. All right, I'm gonna come around with rubrics. I already gave you guys papers. All right, you have pencils to start with. There's markers if you get to that point. I don't know that we'll get there today, but get started with the materials that you have, and I will be around with rubrics. Any questions? Yes.
When is the due date for this?
The due date is going to be on Friday. Addie,
Can I get a ruler?
you may get a ruler there in that drawer. Yes.
You have to select the main character or any character.
So you should do whichever one you use for your character chart. So if you use the main character, absolutely. If you use the supporting character, that's fine too. Your main character should just show up somewhere in the comments. Does that answer the question? All right. Any other questions? We're good this time, or you guys are quiet? Good? All right.
Good.
Go ahead and get started. I'll be around with rubrics. I can answer any other questions as they come around. Here's your rubric. So you're getting thrown on your Instagram, right? Do you remember which character you're doing? Okay. Beautiful. You guys are all set? Any questions? Just keep yours in front of you. I wrote everybody's names on them. Who's what? Okay. Those scissors aren't working? There should be another pair. Maybe not. You can sit down and I'll look and see if I can find you.
Okay.
Where are you going, Ryan?
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay. Next time, Ryan, can you please walk the direct way? And please don't do that. Stay focused, okay? Just make sure I get them back because they're gonna get scissors, okay? You guys see Ryan? Nice job getting back on track. Yes. Yes, I'm sorry.